There's a common word in today's, what's the term I can use for this? Society. And that word is haters, having haters. Um, in effect, what is a hater? It's a person who is a naysayer. They go against something or everything that you stand for. That's a hater. They hate on you on something that you are trying to work at, trying to achieve something you're trying, even if it's an image of yourself that you are trying to portray or communicate or reflect, project into the world, to the world. You see, there's something about naysayers though. The truth about naysayers, is that they only do that because when I say they only do that, I'm referencing to them going against everything that you are just trying to accomplish and achieve for yourself. The truth behind why they do that is because part of them wishes they had the confidence, the ability, the self esteem, the self motivation, the persistence, the perseverance to do that themselves, either in a specific aspect or in a similar aspect to what you're doing, to what you're trying to take a stand on or for or project into the world, to the world. You know, the whole thing of don't say you hate a person, it's too strong of a word. Use the word dislike. And then we have the common word, as I was saying earlier on, in today's modern society of haters. Hate is a very strong word. Essentially, it's just, as I said, it's a person who goes against you for whatever reason. And supposedly everybody has haters. What is this but just putting a name to negative energy? And to the actual person, the naysayer. I prefer the word naysayer. Don't let them get to you because it's a reflection of something that's just not clicking within them. Because when they see you going out there, doing what you're doing, being amazing at it, or even to you, you may think you're failing at it, but to them, it's the very fact that you're there doing it, and they maybe feel like they could never do it, or have felt like they could never do that. In their mind, it's not about you, it's about the fact that they wish they could just, why can't they? Why can't they do this? Why can't they accomplish this or that? Why can't they achieve this? Why can't they get the attention that you get for whatever it is that you're doing, for what they need or seek that attention for in their own lives? The whole, it's not about you, it's about them, is essentially what's happening here. So that's a little truth about your naysayers, guys, is that their whole existence in that negative energy comes from their own unhappiness within themselves, to do with feeling a lack or a resistance that they are putting themselves under or in, making a part of their own lives. And instead of confronting that within themselves, they would rather take it up with you, go against you, talk you down, etc., etc. Shoot arrows at you instead of looking at the ball that's in their own court that they've put there. This is just a little tidbit of a thing that came to mind the other day. I think there's so many people who try to do a lot of great things, and one person can say something negative or anything really that can just make you feel like, what is this person thinking of me that they can say this? But as I said, it's not about you, it's about them and something that's really not in alignment, and seeing some kind of alignment that they wish they had in you upsets them, and instead of dealing with it, they target you. You see, it's a twisted thing, and that's an interesting thing about negative energy, is that it can always make a person go on all sorts of twists and turns and bends before ultimately, eventually, it will just bring them back to themselves. But they do end up hurting others along the way, and instead of getting hurt, instead of being the person who is hurt, keep your focus on what you're doing, because that is the truth about naysayers. And naysayers have no real place in what you're doing, which is all the more reason why it takes you aback so much. Just keep that in mind, guys. All right, that is all for this one. Love you guys lots. Take care. Bye.